Hey everybody, welcome back to Supports for Hire. And next up we have Brightwing, the pretty scary little fairy dragon that haunts the Nexus. I say haunts because there are some voice lines that Brightwing will say that scare the living shit out of me and probably people who know. I'm also going to use the creepy monkey skin that turns people into monkeys who bang cymbals after they are polymorphed. Brightwing is probably... she's had a strange lifespan within Heroes just because as one of my favorite hero people will say, whenever Illidan gets stronger, then Brightwing will suddenly reemerge. Or if there's a person that, like Genji, was really powerful for a while, Brightwing started appearing, and then you polymorph Genji or you blow him away with Gust. So Brightwing herself has been a pretty consistent healer for a while. Mid tier. Some would say top tier. Just because of the global pressure, but you can't really push too many lanes with her. So she's the focus of this video, and we're just gonna see what we stumble upon in this match. Okay, now we're on Garden Terror. Oh boy, okay. So, no tanks again. I mean, that's just typical quick match. Brightwing, Li Ming, Ragnaros, Butcher, Valera. That's my team against Zul'jin, Ana, Genji, Abathur, Gazlo. She's talking about his level. Okay. So, I'm really hoping Ragnaros takes Sulfur Smash and not Lava Wave. And yeah, their team can be rather scary if we're not too careful. But we do have Butcher who can maybe get the arm on him if he somehow charges him and then charges a Valera pick target and then Li Ming follows. It's got to be something like that. Otherwise, it's not going to really account for much. So for level 1, Brightwing has had a resurgence in Dream Shot with this, but I usually take the Hyper Shift for the cooldown. Our Rag is going to go top. There's Genji. Genji with a hat. And Brightwing is one of the heroes who does not have a mount. And that's Genji hurting the shit out of me. Butcher's gonna handle bottom lane, I hope. I have to really be careful till I have Emerald Wind. Also, if your life bar is below 25%, that's when you really gotta watch Genji, because he's just on the hunt then. Oh, they got Gazlo bottom, good. So that's Arcane Flare. Whenever I'm throwing out my banana attack, that does the splash. That's Brightwing's Wave Clear. Brightwing is a global, and she can hold a lane, not win a lane. Because it's like, she can clear it out a little bit, but not very fast. Well, I mean, that's just easy money right there.
How impressive.
That's easy money, if I ever saw any. So Brightwing can polymorph enemies with their W, turn them into a little animal for 1.25 seconds. That's really important to stop any pressure. And then there's her E that adds spell armor. That's also extremely important as a move, because there are characters like Kel'Thuzad who completely get turned off whenever you hit them. Whenever you can hit an ally that's trying to like kill somebody with this, with your pixie dust, that reduces the damage greatly for a mage. Let's see here. I'll go peekaboo for the vision. It just might wind up turning into a total vision thing. I could have took the bribe early on for as long as I heal my allies. I can get bribe stacks to like buy camps. I could have probably gotten away with that. Not get there for some reason. Another thing Brightwing can do is, well, she's really important. If Valera finds somebody, I can always poof to her, and then she can then we can like combo the shit out of them. Sometimes you can send to Haka, and then you can follow with Brightwing for the kill. I need to go soak this lane because they have Abathur. So then here comes my strength, I guess, where I can soak a lane and it doesn't necessarily hurt me or not. Although here we have Ragnaros getting camps when he should be soaking still. Am I here? Am I needed? Am I needed? No, not as yet. Needed? Am I needed? Oh. Whenever their pictures clash in my little mini-map here, I fear for my team. It's because... Maybe a kill. No. Nice. Oh, hey, Genji. Yeah. Not that scary. Do they have any stuns? They have sleep. Did Zul'jin takes ensnare? Where's that 7? Maybe. I'm gonna take the phase shield. For just the extra shielding that Brightwing, they reworked a little bit so Brightwing gets the shield when she also arrives. Abathur is not far from here. Probably behind the gate. That's my Z. Believe it or not. I mean, I kind of have to continue soaking or else we're going to be behind. Because we're just sending 2 dudes to get a camp now. Hi, Genji. Now Rag's gonna get that camp because he thinks that's important, but it's not really. Brightwing's healing doesn't cost her mana. That's another good thing. That's like Lucio, when Lucio can switch to his heal mode, it doesn't cost him mana to like keep it on. That's what her trait is. For every 4 seconds it goes, there's a 4-second cooldown whenever she uses her trait. Just a pulse that will heal her allies.
Night falls once more, and soon the shamblers shall rise.
These things will be much better for me later when that new change goes through. There's Abby, he's up here. Just like I thought. We're gonna get moment of truth in a minute here, if it's lava wave or not. So I'm gonna get Emerald Wind. Hopefully that's gonna fight Genji off its lava wave. I'm not surprised in the least. And no, I'm not getting Swift Struck. Well, they didn't need little old me. Yeah, we should be able to get this down. I'm doing pretty good right now. Who we got? Plant. So games on Garden Terror for me usually last about 45 minutes or half an hour. Same for Tomb of the Spider Queen. Those 2 maps that whenever I play on them, they take forever. So hopefully my allies know how to use the plant, because a lot of the times it's just people will use the plant and just sacrifice it by rushing down the enemy team and like letting them kill it, which really stunts your activity on this map. I just have to keep looking down to see if anybody needs me. Valera's on the Abathur hunt. That's another thing that people get sucked up into, is the Abby hunt, where they try to find Abathur at like all costs, even if it's like a detriment to them. Like the thing she's doing right now, where she's walking behind these bases, that's not gonna fly when the 2018 update comes through, because then the true sight from the buildings will expose her and then they'll just kill her. Right now, she's not looking so hot. I did do a little bit of ISO. I did the wrong, probably more wrong guy. Needed to withhold that. I'm gone. Nope, they went for her. Wow, lucky duck.
Your healing has proven useful.
Ooh. That's plant value. That was the first plant. That's good. 8 minutes and you get a... Well, never mind. We got the forts ourselves, so... The plant itself didn't get much. Are we gonna run into anyone? No, they didn't even try to get plants. Who's in it? Ming's in it? I don't know if she's actually gonna make it out. No, she's not. Feared that. This is kind of dangerous getting this camp right now because they're going to be standing like 4 feet away from us. I do have my ult to blow them backwards. Right now, I heavily favor the Emerald Wind in comparison to the Blink Heal. The Blink Heal is more of an escape mechanism to get you out of like getting tossed by Garrosh or if you wind up in a bad position. Just because, and its healing is okay. It's not too amazing for the heal. If it was a little bigger, it'd probably be better. I had to do that to save my friend Butch.
The terror awaits, heroes. Come and take
Did
its
Valir?
power.
Okay, I hope she doesn't expose
Well
herself.
done. The terror shall uproot
Expose
your
herself as in
enemies.
Vision, not expose herself. People. Nope, gotta save it for Dragon Blade.
Always love a pocket healer.
If I see Dragon Blade, that's when Polymorph's gotta come out. Or if Butcher's got Chain, that's what Chain's for. They're all going to defend against the plant, so hopefully we can get this down.
Your enemy
And
is
maybe
strong.
Ragnaros can maybe do something. We'll see. How far is Butcher on his meat? Oh, he's almost done. He only needs 3. Very good. I say that with surprise just because there are some butchers who will just continuously like blow themselves up kamikaze style for no reason. And that's like painful. Kinda like that Straza game with those two. But, you know, people gotta learn. Sometimes they don't learn. So the thing for Brightwing is you should self-cast your pixie dust to make yourself a little faster just because you don't have a mount. The building's safe. What did Butcher do? Did he complete his meat? He did. Good. Alright, he's on the hunt.
Your terror.
Got the chain.
Choose a talent. Double kill.
And that's Eye of Horus from Ana. The ult that I really, really don't like. I'll get my pixie dust bounces.
Killing spree.
Usually for at 13, was it 13 where I could have taken, yeah, instead of ice block I could have taken the physical armor on the shield dust, just so that way I can give spell and physical armor, which is really good to have, and then I can make it bounce to my allies, to 2 people, because of the talent I just took.
Well done. Your enemy's terror has withered away.
In full control here. This is kind of like the opposite of the Astrazi game, but then again Brightwing kind of has that effect on people, I guess, because it's like entrails.
Nightfall.
This skin actually doesn't talk, it just makes monkey noises.
Love to see my
So
guardians
that's what position that's in.
By fire, be purged!
Drag is being a homie and he's hooking me up with the flame waves. Not the flame waves, but the explosion from his E.
Slaughter them all!
That's all helpful. Any movement speed is nice.
To aid the fire.
I've never played Brightwing and Lucio at the same time on like a team, but I don't know how well that would do. It's because the two, like one has the consistent heal while the other has the pulse. Because this will scale, so I get 223 every pulse. At least my allies do, and then the circle of healing is the dotted circle that's around me. Not a bad distance.
Yes, that is enough. Soon the garden terror will be
Rag's gonna get a
yours.
camp. Well, Flame Wave's been working, I guess. We haven't necessarily needed the pressure.
It is time to harvest.
Oh, he does have that.
To life.
I was wondering what ult he had, because the last 2 times he never really got it off. Butcher, help me. The globe, yes.
Go! Harvest your
Alright, skip
enemy's
this here.
I see you've survived another night.
We should be trying to get keep now. Does Rag has Flame Wave in 14? I kind of hope he saves that, just in case we need it. But we'll see. I just have to make sure I keep my eyes peeled for Dragon Blade. I gotta be the Dragon Blade stopper, or at least I gotta make it easier for Butcher to, like, hit his chain. They send a top lane. They don't have anything to fear. Never fear, Underdog is here. Not worry, he'll be okay. More like Rockies and Underdog. He don't care, he's going. Ryujin and KO, you got transformed.
Double kill.
Oh, that happened. Tried to run in there and transform him, but that happened. So we get keep, we're good.
Thanks for gone.
I'm happy the person in the plant knows how to use the plant. Some people, I've had matches where they take the plant and they'll go do donuts, or they'll hit R and sacrifice it for no apparent reasons. I had to throw that in.
A keep has fallen.
Ta-da! Had to throw that in, folks. That was good, huh? I'm gonna take Storm Shield. The wind, I don't know how well the winds really do, but there's no need for us to really go too far. If anything, we can go here. If we overextend, there's really no reason. We have 2 keeps down. We just stretch this out. We are level 20. We should hope to play some advantage here. The waves are going to continuously get pushed backwards just because of the flame wave is going to continuously add the pressure. Yeah, overall pretty chill game.
Thanks, friend.
Nice. That's gonna do a lot.
I knew we could do this.
He hit Slaughterhouse like how in that last fight when they're all grouped, he will get them all and then it will just be over. There won't even be a Dragon Blade. We should be trying to force a fight just because we're 20.
The night comes, heroes. Remember, kill the shamblers and claim their seat.
You do well to aid the Fire Lord.
Oh, he got the double wave.
Such weak flesh. Double kill, triple kill. Set up and execute.
And now we win.
The Shamblers rise. Slay them and gather the seeds.
Oh yeah, good game. The Butcher was called King of Quick Match for a while, so that's how it is. Kind of stuff. No, Ryuji no KO transform.
Victory!
MVP.
Mission accomplished. Piss Genji off. Or make Genji feel as useless as you possibly can. And as Brightwing, you can do that potentially, but And this is a game with no tanks to draw anything. They didn't even have a front line, I don't think. Well, except Gazlo. Gazlo was their front line. I think I'd have to look. Okay, they're front. No, they had Gazlo. That's it. Then they were down a body because of Abathur, and he was silenced. So there's that. My build of today was pretty much the Blink build. Well, not Blink, but the Hypershift build into Emerald Wind. The Hypershift, every time your trait goes off to heal people, you reduce your shift by 3 seconds. Peekaboo reveals the area, and then it casts free pixie dust. That's the newest added thing to that, is giving the pixie dust. That's very important. Then the shield that actually gives the person you're teleporting to and Brightwing the shield. Before it was just that person. There's also in this game there wasn't really any situations where I had to like teleport into danger. There is some discretion you need to have when you're Brightwing. Just because your ally is surrounded by 4 people, and okay, let's say they have like a quarter life left, they're gone. You don't want to teleport and then like waste your teleport getting there, and then you die in the process. You have to choose your spots of when to teleport. That's in this game. I couldn't really show that because we were kind of just storming over them. Ice block. Ice block is a defensive talent. I probably actually didn't need it. I didn't actually use it this game because I wasn't in that much of a threat because Butcher got rolling. So here I would take the physical armor and then Pixie Bounce and Storm Shield. And yeah, 13. Yeah, I would probably take the physical armor if I didn't take the ice block. Physical armor is... then you would have spell and physical, like I said. That's very important. There's also the polymorph build where I could have took... If Genji was really giving us issues, I would have took probably increased duration. Just to... Any time that he does not have his blade out is very important. Anytime you can have somebody who's a threat. Not a threat. Very important. It's just, as a support, it comes down to what your versatility becomes. Is if you can do it correctly. Because you have to, you got to make sure everybody lives, and then if you can make them, I don't know, fight better, just because you're tripping somebody up on the other side, it's always useful. That's why Stukov is so awesome, just because of the silence pit, and then they have to fight inside of it, which is always just great. But yeah, that's Brightwing. I probably haven't played as much Brightwing as I should have, even though she's level 31. But yeah, great character. Actually, Brightwing's probably better off for people who are just starting the game too as a healer. You're not in control of anything that important where you have to hit skill shot heals or anything. So Brightwing is a pretty good place to start if you want to start. But that's just this man's opinion, is I'm a support for hire, and that's just what I am. So next one up is, let's see, who haven't I done? There's this guy, but then there's also her. You just got a rework, kind of. And I didn't talk about it. I probably should. Yeah, she'll probably be next. But like I said, I'm a support for hire, and you'll probably see this lovely little panda lady in a video that's either next or coming up next, or coming up after the next one. Most like in the near future. More Lily, most of the time. Well, I'll catch you guys in the Nexus or in the next video. Thank you for watching, and remember, for sports, all I ask is for thanks and repeals. Thank you.